Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to your new week of training. Callum is going to be demoing for us today. We are also running a competition this week, guys. We have a secret hashtag that we embed into our videos. Listen out for it. Once you post your video and your photo of your workout, make sure you use that hashtag, tag us in the video or photo, and we're going to track it this week. You can win some prizes. For today's warm-up, we're going to start 10 minutes for quality. 3 movements, in fact 4 movements: banded good mornings, banded pull-aparts or deltoid raises, air squats, up downs, hang cleans and front rack squats. This is what they look like. 10 banded good mornings. You'll see Callum's got the band under his feet and around the back of his neck. Soften your knees, keep your chest nice and proud, hinge your hips backwards, maintaining that nice tight midline and getting a good stretch down the hamstrings and the posterior chain. Once you've done 10 of those, you're going to take your band, hold it just with one piece of it, don't double it up. Keep your elbows locked out and your shoulders stacked down. Open up your arms until the band touches your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades nice and tight at the back as you open up your arms. If you, for whatever reason, do not have a band at home, you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell for the good mornings. And when you do your, instead of pull-aparts, you're going to raise your arm out laterally for a deltoid raise instead of a banded pull-apart. That is going to help fire up the arms and shoulders as well. So you can do this without a band too. The next movements, you're going to start with 5 air squats. This is a good quality body weight squat, breaking 90, stand to a full extension every time. Once you've done 5, you're going to then perform 5 up downs. So place your hands on the floor, hop back, hop forward, and give me a little hop up in the air. So it's a burpee without the push-up. Then onto your weighted movements, 4 hang cleans. So from the hang position, you'll see Callum has a dumbbell in between the middle of his legs. From the hang position up onto the shoulder, using the legs to power that dumbbell up to the shoulder, not pulling with your arms, okay? Use your posterior there. You'll give me 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and then you're going to give me 2 squats per side. So holding your dumbbell again in the front rack position, elbow nice and high, you do 2 squats, then you're going to swap sides, put the dumbbell on the other side, and you're going to give me another 2 front squats. Cool, guys. Once you've completed your squats, you move into the top part of your warm-up again, your banded good mornings and banded pull-aparts. You're going to keep moving through these movements for 10 minutes. Enjoy. We'll see you guys for our conditioning piece shortly. Welcome back from your warm-up, guys. Moving into section A for conditioning. You'll see that there are 10 rounds for time and you have a 20-minute time cap here. So you want to either try beat that clock or get as far into your 10 rounds as possible. The movements you're going to be performing are squat cleans and then either a run, or if you're not running outside or you're confined to indoors, then you can do running high knees. So this is what it's going to look like. One full round consists of 10 squat cleans. If you look at Callum, he's starting from the ground. A dumbbell he's going to use to first demonstrate, and every single rep you're going to extend and land in a nice deep full squat position. You can do 5 on the one side and 5 on the other side for this movement. And for those of you that are not quite comfortable landing in that full squat, you're then going to do a power clean, so from the ground up onto the shoulder, and then complete that movement with the squat. So you're segmenting that movement into 2 parts, the clean and then the squat. 5 per side. If you are going to be using an odd object like a backpack, you're going to still do a squat clean, holding your backpack with both arms, jump to extension, and you can still drop under it and catch that weight at the chest. The only thing here with an odd object is your elbows won't be able to go as high as they would with another object. So just make sure your elbows land between your legs or nice and close to your side. From there, you go into a 150-meter run. If you have got a 10-meter distance, you can do 15 10-meter shuttles. If you're indoors, you can do 100 running high knees. If you have a look at Callum, you're trying to get your knees higher than your hips, and you'll do 50 per leg to make a total of 100. That'll make up 1 full round. You're going to try and complete 10 full rounds in a 20-minute time cap. Enjoy, guys. Have fun. Don't forget to video or take some photos and post it online. Tag us online as well. And our secret word for today is hashtag quality over speed. That's what we're looking for in our Monday hashtag online. Cool, guys. Enjoy your conditioning. We'll check you on the flip side for your last little section of today. Welcome back, guys. Last piece for Monday. body armor. You'll notice it mentions 3 giant sets. What we mean by that is you're going to complete all the movements back to back, and once you finish the last movement, then you'll take a rest of about 90 seconds to 2 minutes before you start your second giant set. You'll complete 3 in total. Fresh likes the idea of that. Okay, so the body armor section. Callum's going to demo as I speak through here. So you're going to start with 10 weighted glute bridges. If you notice Callum's position on the floor, lying on his back, he's got his head off the ground. So lift your chin to your chest, make sure the head does not touch the floor. Pull your heels towards your bum, and you're going to place a weighted object on your hips. This can be a backpack, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a child, a dog, whatever's going to help you weight down your hips. You're then going to squeeze your bum, extend your hips into the air, and try get your hips in line with your knees. You'll repeat this movement with a slight pause at the top, about a second or so, just to make sure you squeeze your bum tight enough. You're going to give me 10 reps in total. Then you're going to put your weighted object down and give me 15 of the exact same movement, except this time you won't have any weight on your hips. So the rep range is increased slightly there. Once you've done your 15 unweighted glute bridges, you're then going to stand up, and if you have a band, you'll do your good mornings like you did in your warm-up with a band. Otherwise, you'll give me 20 good mornings holding a weighted object at your chest. Same movement, just holding that object nice and close to the chest, soften the knees, hinge forward, and go back to a full extension for 20 repetitions. The next movement will be 25 weighted sit-ups. I remind you guys, if anything weighted starts getting a little much, you could always drop your weight and perform these movements with body weight. Callum with a weighted movement there, his weight stays at his chest, he touches the floor with his shoulder blades and then sits up into a fully upright position. If you are going to opt for the body weight movement here, you put your weight down, and I want you to touch behind your head on the floor and then come all the way forward and touch the floor in front of your feet if you're going to do body weight sit-ups instead. The last movement, 30-second goblet squat hold. So you're going to pick up an odd object. If you have a dumbbell or kettlebell, you hold it at your chest. If you're holding a backpack, you can bear hug it. And make sure that when you're in the bottom of your squat here, that you do not lose activation. So if you look at Callum now, he's slouched forward, his back is rounded, and he's resting on his knees. I want you guys to make sure your chest is proud. You have a lot of activation through the hips and the bum, and your elbows are not touching your knees. You're holding this position for 30 seconds. Again, if the weighted version of this is a bit tough, put that object down and just do a body weight 30-second squat hold. Once you've completed that 30-second hold, you rest for about 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and then you start your giant set number 2. Again, rest for 90 seconds to 2 minutes and complete your third set. Once you're done with that, you're going to move on to your recovery. There are links to the recovery pieces there, guys. If you're unsure of what those stretches look like, please follow the link and follow the stretches over there. Thank you very much for your time today, guys. Happy Monday. Don't forget our hashtag. Once you've uploaded your videos and photos to social media, tag us and use your hashtag for today. What did we say it was again? Hashtag quality over speed. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on Tuesday for our next session. Cheers.